Hey, what's up studs? Ryan here, or MandRproductions, and today we're looking at the best LEGO MOCS for November 2019. I'll have links to all these sources that I have down in the description below if you guys want to check out the original creators' pages, but we have a lot of awesome MOCS to get through, so with little time to waste, if you guys enjoyed the video, like it. If you have anything you want to say about the MOCS, leave it in the comments section down below, and I'll also have linked down below in the description the playlist for my other best MOC of the month videos. So let's get started. We have KevFett 2011 with his episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker Crashed Emperor's Throne Room. This is incredible. I mean, the piece usage here is really just off the charts. I even see a little bit of old gray in there with the bucket or the barrel. Not sure if that was on purpose or not. Maybe that was just the only barrel he had, but I mean, even the window of the Death Star there just looks incredible. And of course, Rey and Kylo Ren standing there amongst the rubble is pretty cool. You can see the Emperor's chair sitting there in a pretty bad state. And then I'm pretty sure he edited the lightsabers to light them up a little bit, but very cool LEGO build by KevFett. Absolutely love that one. Coming up next, we have the Horizon Zero Dawn tall neck. And I'm not sure what this is. I never played whatever game or watched whatever show Horizon Zero Dawn is, but this is a crazy, like, you can see a lot of Technic in there. I mean, that is quite a system to hold that thing up. Obviously, that thing is not moving, but it's really cool. And they said it's minifigure scale, so I mean, this is like massive in universe, I suppose, and it's even massive in LEGO here. I can't even imagine how many pieces it is. It doesn't say on the Reddit post here. Moving on, we have Rainbow, which is just a really fun and simple little build, just using so many of those 1x2 tiles and plates there. I'm not sure how they're connected. I can see, like, the purple ones are obviously tiles, but are the rest of them, like, 1x2 jumper plates? Like, I'm just curious how it all connects up to hold together. I'm not sure. That's a great question, because some of those you can't put bricks like that or plates and have them stay, because that's not how that works. So I'm really curious how they actually put that together. That is a very interesting build by Maxim there, but very cool Rainbow. Just thought that was a really cute one. Next up, we have it's not amazing, but I'm pretty happy with my last minute build for our LEGO Groups Expo this weekend build. No, it's not the title of it. It doesn't have a title, but it's basically a farm with a UFO, and that's pretty sick. You got some cattle out there in the grass. Looks like a pigs rather, over in the mud. A couple of them with some mud spots on them. Got a car here posting up. Some zombies, of course, because why not have zombies? Oh, there's a cow in the little UFO Rey there. That's really neat. I actually really like the trees on this. The trees are very well flushed out. Like, they go from the smaller LEGO plant bits to some of the very big bushes, which makes them look really filled out. I really like that. And then, of course, the barn looks amazing as well. That is a really top-tier LEGO barn. LEGO doesn't make barns that good, I feel like. And there's a ghost in the barn. That's kind of cute. Maybe a chicken on top. See that CMF there. Very nice little MOC there. Next up, the Megalodon. Unexpected encounter. Is it Shark Week? Sounds like Shark Week. That is a giant Megalodon. The water actually looks really cool in this. I know it's probably because it's CGI, though. Like, the effect that's on this, because it's not a physical build, it was done on a computer, probably makes that water, the ocean, look better than it otherwise would. You have a very small dinghy of a fishing boat, and a giant shark that's about to eat everybody and everything in sight, so that's nice and scary. Next up, we have Venice, Italy, church, 99% done, work in progress. I'm not sure if this actually might be done now. There might be finished pictures of it somewhere, but a very cool build by, who's the Reddit user? Barthez Brick. I think my favorite part about this has to be the contouring on this front facade. I mean, that is some incredible work to pretty much fill in those gaps, but still give it the shape that it needs. I mean, that is crazy with a lot of those slope pieces and some cheese slopes in there, tiles and bricks alike. Crazy stuff. The roofing is pretty cool. I like that dark red for the roof, little clock tower, and I think that's like a chapel top on the left side. Not sure. I'm not too keen on the religious stuff, but very nice build. I guess LEGO shouldn't do churches as like LEGO sets, because that's religious, and you know, some people are gonna get butthurt about it. This is an incredibly creative MOC by MPZ9 on Reddit. You basically start at the dawn of time here as monkeys, and then you move your way up through the Stone Ages into the Roman Empire, it looks like. And I mean, this is, it's such a fun one. You got, I would assume that's Columbus about to discover America there, right? We got the Indians, definitely like the U.S. being founded in a train. Got the Western times. I love the Old West. I should watch more Old Western movies. That sounds fun. But the human evolution, this is one of my favorites that is on here this month. I really, really like this one, and hopefully you guys can appreciate it. This is another one of those like CG builds. I wonder if it's actually like physically possible. Like, how difficult would it be to physically build this? Like, would it just completely fall apart? I don't know, but it's still fun to look at. We have Sans from Undertale, aka the Fortnite Ghost. I just figured I'd throw this one in here. Looks very, very cool. Kind of like a buildable character there by Jafa on Reddit. This is one of my favorite MOCs. Also, this might be my favorite MOC on this episode, because this has ignited my desire for a UCS MTT. This is by Just Bricking over on Flickr, and this is one of the most incredible LEGO Star Wars MOCs I have seen in quite a while. I mean, this is a near perfect replica of the MTT, in my opinion. I mean, so much of the shaping and contouring was done so perfectly. Obviously, it puts like the actual specifications in here of the real MTT, but down below we have some info on what the actual MTT is made up of. It's going to be 3,250 pieces, so you could see this being a $300 LEGO Star Wars UCS set, and I would pay that for that. Absolutely, I would pay that. And then you can see the length and width and height and everything if you're interested in that. But it's a big set. It is definitely a big set. You can see that next to some battle droids. It dwarfs them. I would really love to see this. I'm not sure if it has any internal workings. He didn't post any like videos or anything. I would assume if LEGO made a set like this, they would include some type of feature where you could roll out the battle droids and have things come out the back. I mean, he even detailed the bottom of it. I mean, he went all out. I would love to build something like this one day. That would be great. We're getting more Flickr ads. But yeah, very, very cool MTT by Just Bricking. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous model. Here we have the kitchen scene by Lego Pard on Reddit, and this one is from Jurassic Park. Very, very cute little build with the Velociraptor peering into the kitchen with them just hiding under the table or beside the table. Lots and lots of nice Lego silverware. I must say, I've kind of underestimated how much silverware Lego has made. They've got spoons, and we got a cleaver. We have pans now. We got bowls. They even used an iron ingot flipped upside down as like a plate. That's kind of neat. So very, very cool kitchen scene in Lego from Jurassic World. This one is called Entrepreneur Jawa set up a tiny shop in Mos Eisley by First Order Lego. Hi, Luca. And this is a beautiful part of his MOC here. It's not his whole MOC, obviously, but I really, really thought this was really awesome. Just a very nice and cluttered little Jawa shop, just like you would expect on Mos Eisley. Some very interesting parts in here. We have the Mrs. Robot. We have R2-D2. We have a commando battle droid. Looks like we have some different R2 units from LEGO Star Wars in there as well. So very, very cool little part of the MOC. This one is by Brick and Nick, and Brick and Nick has outdone himself here. This is Nuketown, if you couldn't tell already. Nuketown is one of my favorite maps ever in Call of Duty, and he pretty faithfully recreated it. Obviously, it's not the whole map. He's actually missing the entire yellow building, and, you know, he could flush this out a little bit more in the future if he wanted to, I guess. I don't know if he's torn it down already, but he's got the bus in the center. He's got the truck in the center. The truck is open, so your characters can come through it. He's even got the car in front of the blue house's garage. The garage is open. You have the mannequins standing around. I mean, this is just incredible. You even have the Nuketown sign. Obviously, it doesn't say Nuketown on it, but it's the little red sign up there. But, Nuketown, bro. Great job by Brick and Nick on this one. Love it. Next up, we have the Death Star. This was shared by Warlord Lego. I guess it was built by Lego Quick Review _micro, and I mean, this is a Death Star I would buy if Lego made it for like $150. This is what Lego is missing. They're missing those like medium priced premium Lego Star Wars sets, and this is what they should be going for. This is just drop dead gorgeous, super detailed, so many little things going on here of X-Wing, Millennium Falcon, Star Destroyer, TIE Fighters flying around, some Nebulon ships, got a Y-Wing I think up there, and even the Imperial Shuttle blasting out of there, got the Super Star Destroyer crashing into it. I mean, this is an incredibly detailed little model. Actually might be deceiving on the piece count. This thing's probably like 3,000 pieces, and it's small, but it's probably a very high piece count. So really like that Death Star. Of course, the paneling is very, very beautiful. Next up, we have a Lego Wolf, and I don't know, something about this just looks so stoic to me. So stoic with the snow. You got the iced over river, I would assume, or creek down there. You got a few more angles here. Even a tree kind of growing at an odd angle. This is a bear. And then we have, I guess that's a tiger. Not really sure what that one is for sure. Kind of in the jungle, though. Moving on, we have a very nice LEGO Death Star MOC of The Simpsons. LEGO Simpsons Death Star. Like, who wouldn't buy this? If LEGO Simpsons does come back, this needs to be the first set. That's all I'm saying. And here's the picture of the other side. LEGO Simpsons Death Star. This is something that seems to be a trend. There are a few of these going around out there. LEGO Harry Potter Death Star sitting around on the internet as well, posted by Warlord LEGO. You see I don't know what the Technic underside does. I'm not sure if that's just there by happenstance or if it actually has some effect on what the actual build can do, but the Harry Potter Death Star is interesting as well. Kind of an interesting way to display a theme of LEGO. So, I don't know. That is very cool to me. I don't know who came up with that idea, but very, very cool. And I guess they were also done by Stein Hans, so I'll try to link him instead of Warlord LEGO. This LEGO Typewriter looks almost real. They even have all the letters. I almost can't even tell if it's like a CG build. I guess it's got to be real. It's got the shadows, but this is an incredible little project by the Brick Consulent, and I love it. I think it's awesome. Obviously, they're making the working piano LEGO set. I wonder if they could make a working typewriter. Just saying, I wouldn't be shocked if it could happen. This is a LEGO the Duelon Bespin with Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. This is probably the most expansive version of this MOC I have ever seen. Obviously, it's made in very, very small way in the Betrayal at Cloud City set, but this thing really, really opens up the scene and gives you a sense of scale. Like, it really does. You have the doorway, which leads out to the pathway leading all the way out to where Luke is just standing and hanging on by a thread and where he'll eventually jump from. But this is one of the best MOCs I've ever seen of that particular little fight that Darth Vader and Luke have. I think this is the best. I mean, it has to be. It's so, so good. Our next MOC is basically the most souped up Millennium Falcon you can imagine. It's like one of the LEGO Millennium Falcons that LEGO would be selling for $150, $160. Except they added like 2,000 pieces to it. And holy crap. I mean, it's super detailed. It's like a UCS set. It's like this would cost like $300 if LEGO sold it probably. But here's a shot of the interior. Yes, it literally has a full interior. It is crazy detailed. I mean, LEGO has never come close to this on a Millennium Falcon interior. And for good reason. I mean, you got to give up something to have the stability, and for the price you would have to pay to have all this extra stuff. But this is a build that has really outdone itself. I mean, this is crazy detailed. My only thing with this is they mixed light or like regular, and I guess the Millennium Falcon honestly is a pretty messed up ship as far as color goes. Like, it's probably not uniform in color, but I would say it would look better if it was just regular, all light bluish gray, because when you mix them, I never liked the way they looked mixed, but it's alright. It's alright. We can look past it because it's a really good build anyway. It's amazing. Next up, couple of UCS Falcon MOCs by TK Bricks. We have the Scooby-Doo UCS Falcon. I don't know who asked for this, but here we are. The Castle Run Millennium Falcon decked out in Scooby-Doo colors, and we also have Benny's Space Squad LEGO UCS Millennium Falcon MOC. I mean, that's just stupid good. I don't know whose idea this was and why. It's like the Death Star thing. Like, we've brought other things into Star Wars, like with iconic Star Wars vehicles, for pretty much no reason other than it's pretty cool, so I can get behind that for sure. And then the final MOC on this episode is basically like one of the 20th anniversary micro sets that LEGO's been giving away for some promotions at LEGO stores, and this would be for episode 6, because they've done one for episode 4 and episode 5, but they didn't do one for episode 6. If they did Tatooine here for episode 6, I think that would be really, really cool. You have the 2 suns, which is a really nice little addition there. You have Jabba's palace, you have the Sandcrawler, you have the Sarlacc pit, and you have Jabba's sail barge. I mean, that is really, really cool, and I assume those are the skiffs. Not really sure what the white thing. Maybe it's one of the huts. So that's what it's got to be, one of the houses. So certainly a very, very cool MOC, and one that I would like to see come to fruition as a LEGO set. So let me know your thoughts on all of these MOCs down in the comments section below. I've done other LEGO MOC showcase videos by the month, and that's what I will continue to do on the channel. So subscribe if you're into that. I'll have the playlist up here on the end card in a moment. You guys can check out all the builders of these MOCs with the links down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.